My name is Hui Ling Teo, and I have passed the QLTS assessments on my first attempt. I am an advocate and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Singapore, and I'm currently practicing as an associate at Baker McKenzie's member firm in Singapore, Baker McKenzie, Wong Leow. The market in Singapore has become more international as Singapore has grown as a financial centre and hub for activity in Southeast Asia. The demand for international law has therefore grown as well, and being able to contribute from an English law perspective is a valuable add-on for lawyers in Singapore. While there are substantial similarities between Singapore law and English law, the QLTS exams do not test only substantive common law. They include a rigorous battery of tests that cover highly regulated areas of law, like financial services and tax. The materials were helpful and comprehensive. I particularly valued the mock questions, which were useful for all three tests. Building on my last comment, I valued the feedback from the tutors on my attempts of the mock questions for the TLST and the OSCE. The feedback was targeted and systematic. As the tutors had ample experience in the practical aspects and time limitations of the exams, I went into the exams knowing what to expect, even though I'd practically walked into the examination venue straight from the airport. I set aside about 5 weeks to study for the MCT and another 6 weeks to study for the OSCE and the TLST. My firm offered support financially, assisted me in terms of obtaining resources from our London office, and allowed me to take study leave in the weeks leading up to the exam. I would like to thank Baker McKenzie, Wong Leow for supporting me, especially James Huang, who was my pupil master, the talent management team, and Rosalind Chong, who helped me with the research skills components. I knew what to expect and how to handle situations, like how to interview a difficult or emotional client, with the understanding that the client is in reality a professional actor. I am an associate in the Finance and Projects Practice Group at Baker McKenzie, Wong Leow, and many of the transactions I am involved in are high-value, cross-border transactions. In recent years, Singapore's legal market has liberalized, and more international firms are setting up offices in Singapore to service both Singaporean clients and international clients operating or investing in Asia. Whether working for Singaporean or international clients, our work is increasingly cross-border, so being qualified to practice English law will become increasingly important for Singapore lawyers. The preparation course was absolutely necessary for me because I needed to have a clear understanding of what was expected from me as a candidate sitting for the exams. Preparation is key, and if you are flying in from a place like Singapore to take the exams in London, it would be helpful to pass on the first attempt. Each person is different and will have to decide for themselves what method works best for them. English law is commonly used in cross-border transactions. Therefore, any lawyer who deals with cross-border transactions would benefit from the ability to practice English law. The ability to communicate with clients, lawyers, and judges in a different jurisdiction is indicative of a modern lawyer who has the ability to move across jurisdictions and adapt to different consumer markets. The QLTS exams were more than a substantive law exam. A candidate would be graded on his or her demeanor, confidence, and ability to explain legal concepts to clients. These are skills that are tested for a market that you may not have practiced in. As the QLTS exams gain recognition amongst employers, it has the potential to become an international benchmark against which lawyers from different home jurisdictions can be compared. Passing the QLTS exams may thus be the mark of the modern international lawyer.